Hey, it's Josh with Braden's Kayak Bass Fishing, and today we're going over early spring bass fishing tips. 5 lures I won't leave the house without. First off, got the stick worm, wacky rigged. That's for suspended fish. Now if you have fish that are more on the bottom there, this is something that you might want a Neko rig to put a little weight on to help get it down faster, but this is a deadly bait for suspended fish. Also got the stick worm here, Texas rigged, 5/0 hook. Usually I fish this not pegged, 3/8 ounce tungsten. Also got another stick bait here on a football head. It's Perfection Baits football head, stand up. This is something that I use when the fish are a little harder to get. They're on the bottom. They don't want to eat something so big, something moving so erratically. I like to finger drag this across the bottom instead of using my rod to finesse it. Another thing we got here is a creature bait. Got that on a structure head. Gives that thing a lot of action when it falls, and on the bottom also whenever you jump it up and down. Gives it a lot of action. Got another creature bait here, Texas rigged, 5/0 hook. Usually fish that not pegged also. Depending on what I'm fishing and where I'm fishing, this varies the size of the weight. Now on the hard baits here, another thing I truly believe in fishing early spring is a rattle trap, lipless crank. That one there's a crawl color, as you can see. Good for suspended fish, fish on the bottom, good for searching for fish. Go and hit those spots where you know those fish were hiding out in the winter and follow them on up to the bank because you know they're moving towards spawning time. Also fish a more natural color there, shad color, silver, blue back, yellow stripe through it. Another bait that I really believe by early spring is a jerk bait, a suspended jerk bait. Another good thing for suspended fish and searching for fish. That pause, something about that pause with that jerk bait, I mean it really gets them going in that springtime. That's usually when you'll catch most of your fish, to be honest, is whenever you're pausing it or as soon as you go to jerk it. And another thing I fish a lot in the early spring is a jig. This is a black and blue jig, 1/2 ounce, football head. Got an old crawl trailer on there, one that's recycled bait. Save a little bit of money there on them. That'll do it for my 5 baits that I always take with me early spring fishing. This time of year really confuses some people, but if you go out there and find the fish and follow them up, it's a time to catch those big females before they start sitting on those beds and they got that weight on them. A lot of people break their PB this time of year, and I really like to fish this time of year. If you can get on a good school or you can follow them up to spawn, like I said, you'll catch them all day long and you'll have a heck of a time out on the water. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope those 5 lures, you can get some. You may have some in your arsenal already. Take them out, put them to work, and catch some big bass with them. Till then, like, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.